Why Indian national on F-1 OPT EAD visa should apply for a green card at the earliest. An Indian national on an F-1 OPT EAD visa should apply for a green card to bypass the highly competitive H-1B lottery cap, secure uncapped long-term employment freedom, and lock in an early priority date to combat the decades-long backlog for Indian nationals. Tightening U.S. immigration policies make transitioning directly from an F-1 OPT EAD visa to permanent residency an increasingly vital strategy for career stability. Severe backlogs require an early priority date, decades-long waiting lists. Due to country-specific caps, Indian applicants face massive backlogs in standard employment categories like EB2 and EB3. The priority date advantage. Your place in the green card line is determined by your priority date, the day your application is officially filed. Compounding delays. Waiting until you secure an H-1B visa or finish years of OPT means delaying your filing date, pushing your eventual permanent residency approval even further into the future.
An approved Form I-140 locks in your priority date. Securing your place in the green card allows you to bypass the standard H-1B 6-year limit by granting 3-year extensions, and if you hold the I-140 for more than 180 days, prevents your employer from revoking it. Key benefits include priority date retention. Your priority date determines when you can file. For your adjustment of status, Form I-485. Having an approved I-140 generally locks this date, even if you switch categories, for example, from EB2 to EB1, or change employers. H-1B extensions beyond 6 years. Under the AC-21 Act, H-1B visa holders with an approved I-140 can receive extensions in 3-year increments, beyond the statutory 6-year limit, until the green card becomes available. Irrevocable status after 180 days. If you hold an approved I-140 for at least 6 months, the petition remains valid for immigration purposes, even if your employer withdraws it or you leave the company. H-4 EAD eligibility. In many cases, an approved I-140 allows your dependent spouse on an H-4 visa to apply for an employment authorization document, permitting them to work in the United States. For highly backlogged categories, such as employment-based petitions for Indian and Chinese nationals, locking in the priority date is often considered the most critical milestone in the employment-based immigration process. You can track current waiting times and queue progression on the official USCIS Visa Bulletin. Can I start filing my green card while I am on F-1 OPT EAD? Yes, you can certainly start filing your green card while you are on F-1 OPT EAD. This is the best possible approach to stand in queue for your green card. Moving from an F-1 student visa to a green card is entirely possible. Thousands of international students do it. Applicants already in the United States, the transition from an F-1 visa to a green card involves filing PWD, Per-Em labor certification, I-140 and I-485. Importantly, filing for an F-1 student visa to green card transition does not violate F-1 status when done through a qualifying immigrant petition from an employer. Can F-1 OPT EAD Indian nationals continue their green card process after moving on to H-1B visa? Yes, Indian nationals can seamlessly continue their green card process after transitioning from an F-1 OPT employment authorization document to an H-1B visa. Because employment-based green card sponsorships are tied to a future job offer, changing your current temporary non-immigrant status invalidate or restart the underlying green card application. Moving to an H-1B visa provides major legal advantages for Indian nationals navigating the green card timeline. The H-1B advantage. The H-1B is a dual-intent visa. It explicitly permits you to seek permanent U.S. residency while maintaining your temporary work visa status. You can travel abroad and renew your visa stamp them without harming your pending green card case, breaking past the 6-year H-1B cap. Because Indian applicants face decades-long backlogs due to country-specific limits, the H-1B acts as a crucial holding status. 1-year extensions. If your employer files a PERM labor certification or an I-140 petition before your 5th year on H-1B finishes, and it stays pending for more than 365 days, you can extend your H-1B status year by year past the standard 6-year limit. 3-year extensions. Once USCIS approves your I-140 immigrant petition, you become eligible to extend your H-1B status in 3-year blocks indefinitely while you wait for your priority date to become current. Why is EB-3 green card moving faster than EB-2? Indian national F-1 OPT EAD visa holders? Yes, EB-3 green card applications for Indian nationals is moving effectively faster than EB-2 due to a total freeze in the EB-2 category. According to the U.S. Department of State's August 2026 Visa Bulletin, the EB-2 India category has completely run out of available visa numbers for the remainder of the 2026 fiscal year. This has rendered EB-2 unavailable for final green card approvals until the annual numerical limits reset on October 1, 2026. Meanwhile, EB-3 India continues to process final approvals with a cutoff date of January 1, 2014. Here is the current Visa Bulletin snapshot of 2026. Why EB-3 is temporarily advantageous. Annual caps exhausted. The U.S. government met its statutory limit for EB-2V visas for Indian nationals early. As a result, no green cards can be physically issued under EB-2 until the new fiscal year 2027 begins. The spillover effect. Historically, when other countries do not exhaust their allocated EB-3 quotas, those excess numbers shift to highly backlogged nations like India. This frequently causes EB-3 India to leapfrog EB-2. Critical strategic green card considerations for F-1 OPT EAD visa holders. As an F-1 student, transitioning to an employment-based path, navigating this requires coordination with an immigration attorney and your sponsoring employer. The downgrade dilemma. If you already possess an approved EB-2 I-140, you have the legal right to file an EB-3 downgrade petition via an employer to try and capture an earlier date.
Yes, Indian nationals can downgrade your employment-based green card from EB-2 to EB-3 while on F-1 OPT EAD. The primary reason to downgrade is to file Form I-485 adjustment of status sooner if the EB-3 priority dates are more favorable than EB-2 in the USCIS Visa Bulletin. Filing I-140 only. USCIS rules state that an employer filing an I-1 petition does not violate your F-1 status or stop you from getting STEM opt extensions while you stay inside the How the downgrade process works for F-1 OPT EAD visa holders. To downgrade, your employer does not need to redo the PERM labor certification if you are using the same PERM for originally approved for your EB-2 case. Employer support. Your employer must agree to file a new Form I-140 under the EB-3 category. Retaining priority date. The new EB-3 petition will retain your original EB-2 priority date. Filing options. Standalone. File the EB-3 I-140 first. Can use premium processing if a copy of the original PERM is accepted. Concurrent filing. If your priority date is current under EB-3, your employer files the EB-3 I-140 and you file your I-485 packet. You can file your I-765 for EAD and I-131 for advanced parole at the same time. Here is the recommended action plan specifically for an Indian national on F-1 OPT EAD. Visa holders need to consult. Visa holders need to consult with your company attorneys and confirm that your employer is willing to sign. Let's review the strategic comparison for F visa holders. We must compare staying in EB-2 versus downgrading to EB-3. Notice that with a downgrade, you don't lose your place.
Every day, hundreds of students ask us the same question. Can I start filing my green card while I am on F-1 OPT EAD? Yes, you can certainly start filing your green card while you are on F-1 OPT EAD. This is the best possible approach to stand in queue for your green card. If you start filing your green card as soon as you get a job from an employer on your OPT EAD, you may save at least 3 to 5 years of time by standing in queue for your green card. F-1 OPT EAD visa holder will get a priority date as soon as your employer files the PERM labor certification with USCIS. Obtaining a priority date, PD, is a golden and official spot reserved by USCIS for green card applicants. Priority date offers first-come, first-served basis by USCIS for all EB2 and EB3 green card applicants. A green card priority date is essentially your official spot in line to apply for lawful permanent residency. Because the U.S. government strictly caps the number of visas available each year, it dictates exactly when you can file your final application and legally receive your green card. Please feel free to reach out to Artifint Robotics Technologies at 945-468-8100 for more information on starting an employment-based green card process for F-1 OPT EAD visa holders.